And I was walking down the street and they was like, Daddy, you can't do that no more. I said, what? I can't walk down my grandma's street? They said, no, you can't do that no more. It's a whole lot going on that you don't know. So shit, I listened to them and I got off the street. Simple as that, and it was into a lot of things that I don't want to really mention, but it it immediately put my life in danger. Just by me being their father, by me having a reputation, I had to move a whole different way. I had to adjust everything in my life, you know, because what I didn't realize is that they were already the man who they was gonna be at that young age. Smoking cigarettes, getting high, doing their thing. Like Queso wasn't smoking cigarettes, doing getting high, but he was doing this little petty crimes and things like that.
Well, right around 2017, Fulio's cousin, Zion Brown, gets killed. And they say this is the start of the ATK KTA beef.
I'm not too familiar with that situation personally, just from things that I heard. And I don't really think that Ace was really, really hanging on our side that much when that situation happened, or with his homeboy, with that situation, whatever happened. I don't have that much knowledge on that situation, so I can't really get into that situation.
Fair enough. But this is essentially what people are saying.
Right.
Right around that time, that murder set off a bad chain of events. Now, you actually knew Fulio's mom.
Yeah, I knew her real
Okay.
good. Like I knew her personally, like really personally.
Right. Because from then, things started to escalate. Now, you being the older dad, did you ever try to talk to your kids about, listen, like this is going to end badly, people need to really settle down, or you had to get out the way?
Well, I think before I came home, blood had already been shedded, and I couldn't really step in the middle of that to try to stop what was going on because things was going. It was already gone so far, or whatever was going on. It was just gone so far, and in a sense, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that my son and Fulio, not Queso, but Crazy K and Boss Goon, they kind of like they almost like cousins because Fulio got some sisters that
I'm starting to realize, and I guess as I make a realization, I'll let you guys know. So I think the way how he's disassociating from everything, despite I don't know if you know his history. Um, in the first part that Vlad put out, he said he beat 4 murder cases. So this is no angel. This is not like your mom that don't know what you're into, and then she gets dragged into some shit with you. And yeah, it's your mom, but like people would look at you like, yo, you're kind of crazy to think your mom is just gonna hold you down, when she never told you to go do these things. And yeah, he didn't tell these guys to do these things, but he a street nigga. I feel like the way he's describing it, he probably looks at when he got shot and Willie Harrison or Haddison, whatever his name is, got killed, and his other son got shot. He looks at it as, yo, that's y'all beef that I'm getting pulled into. So he's not thinking like, all right, yo, you're going to slide for me. He's like, yo, bro, I should have never got shot in the first place over this dumb beef. And if you're gonna go continue the beef, right? You're not doing it in my name. You're doing it because you're just beefing with these guys. Don't expect me to hold it down for you. I think that's how he looks at it.
his sisters is my son, them cousins for real. So I think that they might have been all right at one time until once my son them really got affiliated with Ace. That's when once you pick a side, you on that side. That's just simple as that.
Well, yeah, because in 2018, a shooting happened where Young and Ace was shot 8 times,
Damn.
and 3 people in the car were killed, including his brother Trayvon Bullard as well as.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
3 of them were killed. Young and Ace survived, but he saw a very gruesome situation.
Right.
And you actually met Ace after that shooting.
Right. That's when I started seeing Ace come around. He started coming to my house, you know, things of that nature right there.
Okay, what you think about Ace?
Ace a good dude, you know, and I always felt like his situation was too much for him. I think Ace might have been like 20, 22 or 23. And Ace a good dude. Me and Ace had a conversation one time, and he told me, he said, man, everybody say I'm just like you know. I never say no, you know, I never say no. I do this and do that.
So people say that your sons Queso and Crazy K were the muscles for ATK.
Well, Ace had to come over there to that side. He was running with some dudes from out west. They weren't strong enough for that situation. So he had to move to that side. Queso and Crazy K, they made it where ATK can move around the world like how they move around the world. When you go to ATK, they respect Queso. They respect Crazy K. So they gotta respect Ace because them his homeboys. If it ain't for them, ATK fool in the world. Period.
Okay. What does ATK stand for? Because when I asked Young and Ace, he wouldn't tell me. And ATK stands for?
And let's see that meaning. See, one thing about ATK, nobody know the meaning of ATK.
Okay.
Nobody know it. I got the whole world screaming ATK. But
Is it a secret? Or?
Yeah, it's a secret. Nobody know.
All right.
Nobody know. Nobody know what it means. It don't mean no violent. It don't mean. It's like.
Back at it. I don't know if I'll push ranked or either regular. What's the difference, bro? I guess not ranked. Yeah, why the storm so fast? That's crazy. Going fast as hell. Bro, this storm is out. It's actually going, bro. It's a wrap for me. Yeah. My health was low. Had no health. At least I got that person before me. I did that with no health. What the? What? Run down, nigga. It's a wrap for that. Oh, fuck. Fuck out of here. Ain't built all that for no reason. Built all this shit for no reason. What the fuck? Oh, you did. That was a bullshit. You got lucky with that shit. You got hell lucky. You got hell lucky that he was close with that shotgun. I had no hope. Still trash though. Got hell lucky with that shit. Really scary. He's just running around too much. He's just scared. Scared to fight. Just running around back and forth, jump on the jump pad. The fuck. You're lucky I ran out of bullets too. Cause if he stopped building, I would have got him right there, just like the other people with the headshot. Oh shit. They made that shit 3,000. Probably 3,000 just for that outfit. To be honest. don't know why it does that sometimes. No, she goes, no. What the fuck? Why was it delayed though? I've been talking about that delay should be weird. Wow. Of course, as soon as I'm about to go into it deflates. Recoil on this shit is crazy. I thought he was dead. It's crazy. Are you going, bro? What are you doing? Oh. And you had this too. That's crazy. Damn, getting shot at by 2 people. I had one choice. I should have really backed up a little bit, but damn. He was like, they both were aiming right at me. Oh, that feels weird. Hey, straight headshot. What the fuck? I feel like someone else is shooting at me. Dude, that shit stay happening. That shit annoying.